I mean, we have the Jordan Mason score. That obviously counts for us. We have the hold on a touchdown pass, which was a bogus holding call.
Absolutely.
And Brian O'Neill had every right to go to bat for his teammate on explaining to the refs what happened on that play and why that's not considered holding. I mean, that's not holding.
Right.
I mean,
the guy fell down.
Knocking his hand down and his momentum is going down because you knocked his arm off your body. That's not a hold. And even though his left hand was on his jersey, it wasn't outside the frame of his shoulder pad, and he did not pull him down with his left hand either.
Nope,
so
he did not.
There's not an element to that holding call that's a hold at all, point blank. So we got screwed on that one. So now we've got another successful red zone try, and then the Hawkinson catch, no catch. It was a catch. And the thing that drives me crazy about it is if in the first quarter and the ball skips off the ground where the hands are on the outside of the football.
With Smith, you're talking about?
Yeah, and it skips off the ground and then he cradles it. And they deem that a catch after they reviewed it. And then they look at Hawkinson's where his hands are underneath the football and comes in contact with the ground. But the ground doesn't aid him in catching the football. And they're going to say that's incomplete. There's no consistency. I'm fine either way. If you take off, I mean, obviously, one was a touchdown and one was just for a first down, so it's different. But if that's deemed a catch, now we have 3 red zone tries that are successful.
Right.
The other one in the first quarter in the first series, we're on the 19-yard line, and the ball gets snapped over Carson's head, and we lose 20-some yards on that play.
Yeah, 22, yeah.
So that's another quote-unquote red zone try that's not successful. So there are elements into those stats that tell me that, like, we didn't play as bad in the red zone as one might think when you're looking at the stat sheet. 2 of those two touchdowns were taken away from us. So this game shouldn't have been finished the way it was. We should not have lost that football game. And, I'm not blaming the refs, but the refs and New York, because that's what it sounds like, according to Hawkinson on the field, 2 referees on the field said, yes, that's a good catch. New York overruled it.
Yeah.
That's a situation where the referees played a part in this game. And, butterfly effect, especially with the one in the holding call, who knows what happens with the game after that? I don't know. But that should be a touchdown.